Welcome back, boys and girls. We have another 40K battle report for you today. We are kicking off the Stulte campaign again today, starting fresh from the top. So this is the combat patrol for the first wave. We will have links in the description where you can find the missions and the campaign if you want to contribute yourself. In this mission, the governor of the sector has his sons spread about on the planets. They have administrative duties. And one of them is holed up in this bunker right now because the Necrons have come to make an attempt on his life. So the Blood Angels are defending the zone from the Necrons. We're doing some themed armies for this more. So the Blood Angels represent a defensive force sent to be an honor guard for this governor's son. And the Necrons are the fresh awakenings from a tomb world. So we'll let Josh walk you down his army, which is already in defensive position.
Okay, so the Warlords unit is a company command squad with 2 plasma guns, and they are in a Razorback with a twin-linked heavy bolter. The Warlord trait, I rolled crap. It was Descent of Angels, so completely useless for this one, but then I have 5 scouts on top of this building over here. They all have sniper rifles and camo cloaks. Then I have 5 Devastators standing on the ramparts of the bunker with 2 las cannons. Then I have 5 bikes with 2 grav guns. Then I have a Razorback tactical squad. It's 5 Marines with a plasma gun, and their Razorback is las cannon twin-link plasma gun. And then rounding out the last of the list, I have a land speeder with dual heavy bolters.
Alright, so that is the Blood Angels. The Necrons, everything has infiltrate that is non-monstrous creature. We have 1 unit of warriors and 1 unit of immortals, 10 strong on each, that have infiltrated into the corner here. The reserve portion of the army is 10 warriors and then a canoptic harvest. The wraiths have whip coils, and there are 7 bases of scarabs. So that is the Necron contribution. The Necrons have the first turn unless the Blood Angel sees the initiative. We will be right back following that and show you the first turn. Alright, so the scouts scouted down here from the building, and I didn't mention the governor's son is the objective here. So the goal to score 2 points is to be within 2 inches of this. If the Necrons achieve that and remain there for a turn, then they score 2 points. If the Blood Angels prevent that from happening, then they score 2 points. We are also trying to score first blood and slay the Warlord. So that is the description. He seizes on a 6+. We're going to see if the Blood Angels can take it away here. They roll a 3, so they do not. Necrons will have first turn. We will be back following that. Necron turn 1 rolls to an end. They move up towards the Blood Angel center. The Immortals let loose a volley on the bikes, killed 1 of them off. And the Immortals knocked 2 of the Devastators out of the tower, including 1 of the las cannons. So not a ton of damage, but some casualties. The governor is obviously still secure. We will be back following the Blood Angels' answer. One little housekeeping note. I have no characters, so this little dude here with the yellow dye is my Warlord. I forgot to mention that. Blood Angels moved and fired with everything and killed 4 Necron warriors. He rolled pretty well, but I mean the reanimation was where it needed to be. Grav guns turned 1 into a bent tin can. Fire from the tactical squad, their transport, and the heavy bolters cut 3 more down. Devastators and Razorback got nothing. These guys did move and run. Bikes launched a charge, lost 1 bike on Overwatch, charged in, killed 1 on Hammer of Wrath, got nobody with their hand-to-hand attacks, and then I killed a bike in return. So drawn combat, we're still stuck in, no points scored. Governor's son is still secure. Turn 2 coming up. Necron turn 2 comes to an end. We did get the scarabs and another block of warriors. These warriors salvoed on the poor unfortunate souls in the tower, busted down to 1 Devastator. The scarabs made a good run, got up here in the trench on a 6. Warriors won their combat. They lost 1 guy to the 2 bikes, and then the other 4 beat down the last 2 bikers, consolidated out. Immortals, it's a good thing they did well because the Immortals fired here to absolutely no effect. Scored about 10 or 15 hits, no damage to the Razorback. So, bikes are out of the picture. First blood goes to the Necrons. But the Governor's Son is still secure, which for the time being is still a win in favor of the Blood Angels. We will be back following Blood Angels turn 2. Blood Angels respond with some pretty good retaliation. Knocked down 5 warriors here. They did pass their morale check though. And 4 immortals here. The Razorback and the Speeder didn't get any. The Razorback and this squad were able to knock 4 of them down. Devastator fired to no effect. He did reposition this turn though. These guys moved up and knocked down these 5 warriors. Scouts charged into combat with the Scarabs. Knocked 1 base down, wounded 1 base with shooting, and lost 2 men in return. So that is turn 2. Governor is still secure. Neither side has achieved Slay the Warlord. So 2-1 in favor of the Blood Angels at the moment. We will be back following Necron turn 3. Blood Angels got the Wraiths. That stubborn spider decided he wanted to stay in reserve for another turn. Between the 2 units of warriors, and by that I mean these 5 because the others failed, we knocked 3 command squad members down. He wounded him 4 times. He failed 3 saves and all 3 feel no pains. Apparently Duracells no longer exist and the Narthesium was accidentally left on overnight. So the 2 plasma guns and the lone dude represented by the banner bearer is gone. Scouts did nothing to me. I killed 1 and they broke and ran away. We consolidated back towards our big Wraith buddies, hoping that that would intimidate those scouts from picking on us anymore. Immortals fired 6 shots here, 5 misses. The 1 hit was saved promptly. So that is turn 3 for the Necrons. Turn 3 for the Blood Angels coming up. At this point it is still 2-1 in their favor. The Governor's Son is still secure, but the Wraiths are knocking on the door. We will be back following the Blood Angel response. Turn 3 rolls to an end. Blood Angels made a very good showing of stopping everything up. Scouts made a charge back into this combat, took no damage and killed 1 Scarab in the process. The command squad came into the Wraiths. Wraiths ate most of the firepower, took 1 damage point, took the charge, killed the Apothecary, but him only. The champion was unable to cause any wounds and he fell back after rolling a 12 for his leadership check. We lost 4 of the 5 warriors here, but the last guy stood firm. Lost 1 of the 4 guys here, so the Governor's Son is still secure for the moment, but the Wraiths are a loose end. They are going to be moving up in that direction this turn. So, we're going into Necron turn 4. We will be back following that. Necron turn 4 comes to an end. The Spider finally shows up from reserve, throws Shred onto these guys, and they promptly eat the Scouts in combat. This Lone Warrior fired on the company champion and did no damage. Wraiths moved up to contest the building. The warriors here fired at the Devastator once again to no effect. And the Immortals fired here in an attempt to suppress the Speeder, but were surprised when it burst into a ball of flame after failing half a dozen Jinx saves. So, that is turn 4 for the Necrons. The Governor's Son is in danger. We're going to see what they can do to draw the Wraiths away. Be back following Blood Angels turn 4. In glorious, heroic Space Marine fashion, 1 Wraith went down. The company champion made his charge in an attempt to save the Governor's Son. The Wraiths missed with all of their attacks except 1. They rended. So I thought I had killed him. He rolled his combat shield save and failed it. So at the very end, the company champion falls. The Wraiths slip through the wall, and one of Governor Zakaya's sons is no more. That is the game. We will have links, as I said below, to the blog with army lists, after action reviews, all that good stuff. We'll also have links back to the campaign site that is being run by Dice Head Games. And we will hopefully see more of your missions popping up as well. If you happen to play this mission and record it, leave us a link below. We'd be happy to watch yours as well. Thank you for spending time with us today at the Maelstrom.